Well, clean energy, what does it mean to you? Lately, how we power our world has sparked debate, and for really good reason. Climate change, rising sea levels, and mass extinction a growing threat.
And tonight, in our brand new Full Circle report, Michael Paluska showing us how energy companies, scientists, and one man right here in the Bay Area are all working together to erase their carbon footprint.
That's a skin of some animal, so that's definitely beef. Avocado skin here, more chicken there.
The leftovers in your fridge might not be how you envision energy. But for Dr. T.H. Col Haynes, this ground-up slop, the food your parents told you to scarf up, is one of his most valuable resources.
Pollution is merely the right thing in the wrong place at the wrong concentration at the wrong time. This is a 25-watt foldable solar panel.
The National Geographic explorer and professor at the University of South Florida's Battelle College of Global Sustainability lives 100% off the grid.
That's radical adult responsibility. So we have this lived demonstration here, life tested by my wife and I over 10 years. So basically this is a big fart tank. And we feed it now food waste, and I'll show you that right now.
Col Haynes gets dirty for his energy, and for him, it is worth it. The blended food goes into a tank called a biodigester, and in 24 hours, this bucket will produce 2 to 3 hours of clean biogas.
Ow. Now do you believe it?
None of Col Haynes' food goes into landfills, and this is important because the USDA shows Americans wasted 133 billion pounds of food in 2010. Most of it ends up decaying in landfills, releasing methane into the atmosphere, a greenhouse gas considered a major contributor to climate change. When nature calls, Col Haynes recycles that too. Human waste, another source of biogas.
And there's no shame, no fecophobia. It's like, well, you just have to put these things in the right place.
And there's a lot of it in a lot of places. Everything he uses on his farm stays on his farm. Most big power companies dig for it. A majority of it fracked. A massive network of pipes sends it to power plants across the country.
It has 2 combustion turbines on 1 steam generator.
Taking you full circle, Duke Energy gave us an exclusive tour of their brand new state-of-the-art citrus combined cycle station. Opened in 2018, the $1.5 billion facility took 2 coal-fired plants offline, generating enough electricity from natural gas to power more than 1.3 million homes.
We were able to retire older coal-fired units and reduce emissions by more than 90%.
Heather Dannenhauer with Duke Energy tells us the remaining 2 coal-fired plants will burn fossil fuels through 2042. These cooling towers are releasing steam similar to fog. We're told it's 100% water vapor, but the 600-foot stack opposite them was built to scrub the pollutants out of the burning coal. Dannenhauer says that the scrubber will remove 97% of sulfur dioxide, a toxic gas that can cause acid rain.
We have enterprise-wide investments in nuclear, natural gas, coal, and renewables, cleaner coals, the scrub coal that you see. We're going to continue to drive carbon out of our future, and that will mean less reliance on coal-fired plants in the future.
We say this particular site can serve roughly 20,000 homes.
Duke Energy adding another $1 billion investment for cleaner energy in the form of solar.
As technology advances, we hope that the panels will get smaller and that all of this will take up a lot less space.
This is Duke Energy's largest solar farm. We're talking about 300,000 solar panels spread out across more than 450 acres. All of this power feeds directly into the grid, and when the sun goes away, it turns off like a light bulb. In Manatee County, Florida Power & Light is investing $350 million in battery technology so their solar power will feed the grid day and night. When the sun's not out, that battery system will keep powering homes. Taking you full circle, we traveled south to the Everglades.
Maybe I should get over here first.
Yep. With Dr. Tiffany Troxler. She is the Director of Science at the Sea Level Solutions Center at Florida International University. Her research is on the front lines of climate change, watching in real time a changing world. Water in the Everglades that is supposed to be crystal clear is tinted red. That is the carbon being released from the plants decaying.
I think a lot about sea level rise.
Troxler telling us the ecosystem is under attack on all fronts.
Because of an acceleration of sea level, combined with the reduction in freshwater flow, we're seeing more saltwater intrusion here.
We're in Everglades National Park. This is one of their research sites, and what we're learning is that the Everglades is a huge natural resource, and what it does is it sucks carbon pretty much out of the sky, and then all of it is stored underground, tons of it. If we lost this, it would release so much more carbon, leading to more global warming.
The economic value that these wetlands provide, it's been estimated at multiple billions of dollars. And that is both in terms of carbon mitigation, but also protection of the aquifer and the other mitigation of storm surge impacts.
Back on Col Haynes' farm, his optimism is clouded by fear. Daily upkeep is a constant to create clean energy, and he's at war with nature too. Ants short-circuit his solar panels, lizards chew through wires, small setbacks compared to a planet Col Haynes says he's watching fall apart. A new United Nations climate report calling for a 45% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions by 2030 and carbon neutrality by 2050. The goal, limit global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius, but can we do it fast enough?
The biogas that we're producing here is a good made from a bad.
Col Haynes says we have to because there is no planet B.
The fact that with a teacher's salary, that we can live completely off-grid, causing harm to no one, and taking care of the burden of people's wastes and turning them into valuable things, makes me feel dedicated and hopeful, but then worried that I can't get the message out quickly enough.
In Tampa, Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.